dun, 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 na, 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 na. Too much TikTok. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jennifer and I am HIV positive. If you have not been to my channel before, this is a channel about me living my life with HIV. And now it's about quarantine time. I thought I would come on here and do a quarantine update so we can talk about what's going on in my life and how this COVID-19 might be affecting me as a person living with HIV. Don't forget, you can follow me on Instagram at VonGirl24, and now you can follow me on TikTok. We got some good news just before Eric left. Our marriage was acknowledged and accepted by USCIS. That's very exciting. I'm really glad I sent 5 million pictures to prove that we were the real deal. It worked. A lot of people ask and would like to know when Eric will be here full-time living in California. And the honest answer is we just don't know. So for now, we're just working on his visa, and we want it to be an easier process for him to get to California and not have to deal with Border Patrol and any issues there. We just are trying to do that first. You know, Eric's got his own business in Canada, long distance for now, and you know, we're pretty used to it, but we shall see. Eventually we will be together full time. We just don't know exactly when. I recently got my blood work back. My viral load was undetected, not detected at all, which means, of course, my immune system's working fine. In the red, it shows less than 20 detected, meaning they're still finding something under 20, but then it goes to actually not detected. So actually, it's not finding anything anymore. My CD4 count, it was 401. Last time it was 433, I think. She's not concerned about my CD4 count. She said my percentage was really good. It had gone from, I think it was 35%. It went up to like 41%. Anywhere between 30 and 61% is standard range. Of course, a lot of people have been extra concerned about my health because I have HIV, and I know I'd said in prior videos that I'm not concerned about getting this virus. Of course, this changes daily. This is a very interesting situation that we're all in, and the information that we're given seems to change almost daily. So I'm seeing too many people in the news that are getting this that are younger than me, or, you know, healthy people. Otherwise, it's not that common, but I'm seeing that people are succumbing to this, whether they have HIV or not. So, but with regards to my diagnosis and HIV, there still is no information with regards to the fact that we're at higher risk. The CDC confirmed that they can't say that we're at any higher risk. If we had some other comorbidities like kidney disease, heart disease, lung disease, a super low CD4 count, those obviously would play into this being catastrophic for somebody with HIV. But other than that, what I've been told is that my immune system is working the same as anybody else who doesn't have HIV. So I'm not concerned in that way, but I don't want to play Russian roulette. I don't want this. I don't want to see what the result could be. I do know that there is a member of parliament, Lloyd Russell Moyle. He's HIV positive. He has it, and I haven't seen anything on the news. There's been nothing since like March 24th. He has body aches, a sore throat, night sweats, headaches. I haven't heard anything else about him. He's getting through it, it sounds like, but I've seen people on the news who have passed away who don't have any other comorbidities, and I don't know why that is. We did, however, find out, though, that on Tuesday, April 7th, Gary Bowie succumbed to COVID-19. He died. He was probably in his late 40s, early 50s. I don't know whether he was HIV positive or not. I can't find anything in the news on whether he was. He was married to a man. He was gay, obviously. He was a HIV activist, but was he HIV positive? I don't know. What his husband did reveal is that he got this about mid-March, and then he's very stubborn. This is his personality. He never went for treatment, and by the time he got treatment, the ambulance had to come to his house. It was too late, and he didn't die right then, but he was taken to the hospital, and he succumbed to it within a couple days. He went way too long without treatment, is what his husband said. That was his way, that he was very stubborn. I don't know if it had anything to do with the fact that he already had HIV. I would say I'd lean more towards the fact that he didn't get treatment soon enough. I had heard that there was a possibility that because we already take HIV medication, that they're possibly using some of it to treat the virus. That, of course, I was hoping that that would protect me from getting it. Do I have cracker breath? Or if I got it, possibly that my symptoms would be lessened, or that it'd even be less contagious, Finn. But I confirmed with my doctor that we don't have any studies confirming any of that. The best thing for people to do that have HIV is to protect themselves just as much as anybody else who doesn't have HIV. People living with HIV, there's no studies confirming that we're in any worse shape just because we have HIV. As long as we are in good shape CD4 wise and no comorbidities, we, as far as I know, we're not at any higher risk for succumbing to or dying from COVID-19. I know everyone's going a little crazy with the shelter in place. I mean, I love being home with my kids. It's really nice not having to work and sleep in every day. You can't even go to the beach. People can't surf. We can't go to parks. There's trails where I live. We can't go on those trails, and I run on those on a regular basis. Can't do that, so I just run on the street right now. Everybody like avoids each other. They go to the other side of the street. It's the way it has to be right now to flatten the curve where I live. I'm not really feeling that there's some crazy emergency. I look at the numbers online, it's pretty quiet. There's 48,000 people that live in Watsonville, and I've heard there's like 50 cases, so that's pretty small in comparison. I know New York is being hit really hard, but where I live, I think it's, for the most part, pretty quiet. So besides sleeping in, exercising, eating too much, and then exercising again because you feel bad that you ate too much, I discovered TikTok. Now I can't stop watching it, and it's really addicting. I wanted to make an HIV TikTok. It was 15 seconds for me to make an impactful point about HIV and what my life is with it and what it isn't. I wrote it down, I edited it together, and then I added the music, ended up with 70,000 views in one day. Videos go viral on TikTok very easily. I'm gonna be doing some more on my HIV diagnosis, so look for my TikToks if you wanna follow me. It's VonGirl24, same as my Instagram. If you wanna see it, it's right there. It's a video I uploaded to my YouTube channel. It's only 15 seconds long, so it's also on my YouTube story. Do you guys even know that that's a thing? Like, YouTube has stories like Instagram has and Facebook has. YouTube also has stories, except when you put up a story on YouTube, they last for an entire week instead of just 24 hours. So I do upload on there a little bit. If you want to check it out, it's up there right now. I actually have 3 of my TikToks on my YouTube story at the moment, so check it out. The one thing about posting anything about HIV on social media is I'm always going to get those people that are going to say something nasty back to me. I decided to share on my Instagram story some of the things that were said to me on TikTok. They just said gross. Somebody said they were going to have to get rid of their TikTok now because they saw my HIV post. Somebody said, I'd hate to be your husband if you got mad at him, implying that if I were mad at Eric that I would stop taking my medication and try to give him HIV. These are insane things that people say to me. So I feel the need to kind of share them because I can't believe them myself. And the problem is that it's kind of a double-edged sword. I know if I share these things that those people that have HIV that are silent about it, they kind of go back into their hole and it makes them more fearful of talking about it. But on the other hand, I feel like I need to share it because I need people to understand that this is still something that's happening on a regular basis, that there's still people that look at me as this walking biohazard, and it's wrong and it's disgusting and I can't stand it, and it's why I do what I do, because I want people to understand that this is not what they think it is. I couldn't be more healthy. I couldn't feel more normal. I'm not contagious in any way with HIV. I do all that for the people that can't speak about it, and I do it for myself too, because I want people that even in my circles that don't get it to get it. I forgot to mention that Eric went home. He's been home for 3 weeks now. It was very hard for me when he first left. It's the physical connection that we have that is all of a sudden ripped away from me, and it's just gone, and it's so hard. His face and my phone doesn't feel the same. I feel okay today. Who knows how I'll feel in another day or so. It's FaceTime every day, and hopefully we'll be able to see each other sooner than later. I'm not working because the school district's closed for the rest of the school year. Obviously, for this school year, we'll be opening up again in August, so it's basically unemployment time for me, and you know, when the borders open, hopefully I'll be able to go see him. So that's it for now. Write in the comments what you guys want to see or talk about or do, or you know, live or something like that. I can do that too. And I hope you're all doing well, and thanks for joining me. Bye. Don't forget, did I already say this? Instagram, VonGirl24. Now TikTok, VonGirl24, and Facebook too, if you want. I'm there also. All right, guys. Bye. And if you wouldn't mind just dropping a like on this video, it takes like 2 seconds, 1 second, a split second. Thanks, guys. Did I mention that my landlord did not make me pay April rent? Thank you so much, George Howe Jr. and your family. You guys are amazing, and I'm very grateful and thankful to have you as my landlords.